You all had better understand something, people. On this channel, we got the prophet, the psychic, the preacher, and the pastor. So y'all covered. We got all four. If you don't like the pastor, maybe you'll like the preacher. If you don't like the preacher, maybe you'll like the psychic. And if you don't like the psychic, maybe you'll like the pastor. Y'all covered, people. We good on this channel. Hello, everybody. This is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, and y'all know the tennis pastor, coming back at you again with another video. Okay, people, I wanted to actually do this video right after Medevdev lost in the Australian Open final. And then, I was like, you know what, man? I ain't gonna do it. I always felt how good Medevdev was. I always knew Medevdev deserves a video. Of course he deserved one now because he's number 2. But I wanted to do the video, people, before Medevdev became number 2. But let me just go back. The reason I didn't do the video, I didn't think it was time to do the video. I wanted to do it, but I know how fans think. See, people, listen. Medevdev got beat straight sets by Djokovic. If you look at the score, what was it? What was the score? Like a 6-4. What was the last? The last set was like what, 6-2 or something? Did he get 3 even? And it wasn't a good score. Where if you just looked at the score and didn't watch the match, you would be laughing at Medevdev. You'd be like, he got blasted. But people, the reason I wanted to do a video on Medevdev, not just because Medevdev made it to the finals, not just because Medevdev won 20 consecutive matches, it was because of what Djokovic said in the trophy ceremony, what Djokovic said about Medevdev. Now, people, I've already mentioned that in a couple videos. I don't think people really take that serious because they think Djokovic, in the ceremony, when the champion wins, he'll say nice things about the finalist, about the guy he just beat. And so people looked at it that way. But people, Djokovic said that was one of the toughest matches he ever played. Now, like I told y'all last week, I took that serious, and he was serious. Now, a lot of people think Djokovic is just trying to be politically correct. That's what he should say. He shouldn't brag about himself. He should make Medevdev feel good because he's already won. People, listen, Djokovic was serious, and I told y'all why he was serious in a video I did last week. People, Djokovic, when Medevdev made it, Djokovic went up 3-0. Looked like Djokovic was getting ready to run away with the God mode. And then Medevdev made it 3-3. And people, Djokovic had to change his strategy. People, listen, Djokovic, he had to start hitting drop shots. It was like he couldn't really hit toe-to-toe with Medevdev from the baseline. Medevdev was hitting that well, people. And remember I told y'all last week that I've seen Djokovic outgrind Nadal from the baseline, where Nadal felt he needed to get out of the point. Can you imagine that? Against Nadal, the best clay court of all time, making Nadal feel that he needs to get out of the point. I've seen Djokovic do that to Nadal. Yet, Medevdev made Djokovic feel, you can't rally with me from the baseline. And Medevdev, not only was he hitting harder than Djokovic, he was more consistent. So, Djokovic had to start hitting drop shots and throw Medevdev off his game, and then Medevdev got rattled, and the rest is history. So, the score don't really tell the story. What tells the story is what Djokovic said. And any Djokovic fan that is saying, oh, Magic Man, Medevdev got his behind whooped, got his ass whooped. We don't want to hear this. People, Djokovic fans, listen to what Djokovic said. Now, let's move on. I'm analyzing the match, man. I should be talking about what's going on right now. People, Medevdev, congratulations on Medevdev. He's number 2 in the world. People, that is huge. Let me tell you why that's huge. It's huge from a statistical standpoint. Nobody who were not named Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, or Andy Murray has been number 2 since 2005. Man, that just tell you right there. So Medevdev is special. Cilic got a U.S. Open, but Cilic has never been number 2. Medevdev is special. Del Potro got a major, got a U.S. Open, just like Cilic, but Del Potro has never been number 2. Medevdev is special, okay? Like Djokovic said. Okay, now, let me tell y'all, now before I get to the answer the question, how great do I think Medvedev will become? How many majors I think he could possibly win? I want to say something that what makes Medvedev really special to people. Here's the thing, and this is what it's all about. And I told y'all, Medvedev have now what you call the super level. And I told y'all, the super people say, what is the super level? The super level is what Federer got. When you see Federer doing his high level thing, Djokovic, Nadal, Andy Murray was in the super level, and Wawrinka got in the super level. That means they can go up in levels. And when I say super level, I'm talking about being able to get up in that high level. Now, see, Cilic and Del Potro, they was never able to really ground in the super level. What Cilic and Del Potro did, they did go to a high level during that one major they won, but they just got hot during a major, and they were good enough to win that one major. But you see, Cilic only got one major. Del Potro only got one major. Versus a Wawrinka who can go up into the super level and stay up there, okay, and ground up there for a long period of time. Wawrinka got 3 majors. So you see the difference right there. Now, even though, so you probably say, well, Magic Man, are you putting Medvedev over Cilic and Del Potro? Because Medvedev, he doesn't have a major yet. Well, listen, it ain't about putting somebody over something. Of course, Medvedev got to prove himself as from a greatness standpoint, and first of all, get that one major. But if you said level-wise, oh yeah, he got it set. I'd rather, if somebody asked me right now, will you rather be Cilic right now with one major and Del Potro with one major, or will you rather be Medvedev with his super level? I'd rather be Medvedev with that level Medvedev got, and you can see the results in the last year and a half. It's only a matter of time, and it took a Djokovic. I'm not even sure if Nadal and Federer would have beat Medvedev that day. When Medvedev made it 3 off, I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know. But Djokovic, like I said, Djokovic had to change his game. When Djokovic crushed Nadal in the Australian Open in 2019, Djokovic didn't change his game for Nadal. He just topped Nadal. But against Medvedev, Djokovic was like, whoa, I need to change something. Let me start hitting drop shots to throw this guy off. Djokovic couldn't straight beat him until he got it going. Until Djokovic threw Medvedev off his game, then Djokovic could play his game then. But before that, Djokovic had to do all kind of little tricky stuff to throw Medvedev off. Okay, so let me get to the question now. Do I think Medvedev is going to, how great do I think he's going to be? I don't think he's going to be like no Federer, Nadal, or Djokovic greatness. I don't think that, but Medvedev definitely, I think he's going to win multiple majors. And as soon as Djokovic and Federer and Nadal get out of the way, Medvedev, man, can you imagine if there was no Djokovic, no Federer now, and no Nadal? Medvedev could be racking up 2 or 3 majors a year. People, I'm serious. Because he's above, listen, he ain't above Djokovic and Nadal and, well, listen, you know what? Somebody could argue against that. Somebody can say he's not above Djokovic, but somebody can say he's number 2 now. I'm not talking about greatness. I'm talking about as far as presently. He's number 2 in the world. So somebody can say if he's officially number 2 in the world, then he should be, then that means that he can beat everybody, okay, that's below him, okay, including Nadal and Federer. All right. Now, of course, he ain't probably gonna beat Nadal at the French Open, though. All right. Now, let me just get back to the point, though. So I do think Medvedev, this is real. He can win multiple majors. He's above all those other new generation of players, team and all them. Medvedev can beat them. And even Medvedev just won this tournament. That was not even Medvedev's top level. So So Medevdev, he's a couple or 2 or 3 levels above. I'm talking when he's on his top game, above Tsitsipas and Team and Zverev and all those guys. Okay, and so only thing with Medevdev, I would say, I would just like to see Medevdev. I just think get he needs to harness his emotions and get control of his emotions and not get rattled, because he's a feisty. You see, maybe he's a feisty player. I mean, that's good and bad, but you have to make sure you harness the feistiness and not let it get you off your game. Okay, people. So congratulations to Medevdev once again, number 2 in the world. It hasn't been done since 2005. A person not named Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, or Andy Murray, but Medevdev shows he's special to get that ranking. Okay, people, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic, signing off. You all have better understand something about this channel, people. Y'all lucky. Y'all got all 4. 4-1, 1-4 on this channel, people. Y'all got the prophet, tennis prophet. You got the psychic, tennis psychic. You got the preacher, tennis preacher. And you got the prophet, tennis prophet. And for example, if you don't like the prophet, tennis prophet, maybe you would like the tennis psychic. If you don't like the analysis of the tennis psychic, maybe you would like the analysis of the tennis preacher. And if you don't like the analysis of the tennis preacher, maybe you like the analysis of the tennis prophet. I'm telling y'all, people, y'all good on this channel. We good. We got it covered in all ways. All right, people, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic. Sign it off. Have a good one.